Hello, sweeties! You know, it may not seem like it quite yet, but the energies are really starting to buzz. Next year is going to be much easier for everyone. Much happier vibes. And, you know, yeah, of course, there'll be drama and disasters and the usual tsunamis. But generally, the world is finally coming back from the dead. We can get our lives back. Meanwhile, just help out where you can. Everyone feels as though they've been through a third world war. Everyone's a little fragile. So kindness is the word. Be kind to each other. Thanks for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Let's get to the stars. Scorpio, my little porcupine. Are you having wicked dreams and gorgeous erotic fantasies? Nothing wrong with that. All you have to do now is make it happen for real. The legal parts, you know, anyway. But not quite yet. For now, just make a decision not to get caught up in everyone else's drama, because there'll be plenty of those. And you know how you love to play the hero. There are no heroes this week, just long-suffering grown-ups who've developed enough patience to deal with all the crap and come out smiling anyway. The planets are all shifting now around you. Stand on the pavement and watch for a while till you get your bearing. And stop chewing your nails, that seldom helps. Money's fine, count it. That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, my little tiger lily. Listen, whatever projects you're involved in are about to take a dramatic turn. And not necessarily for the better either. But remember, the yogis say sometimes not getting what you want is the greatest gift. So for now, just focus on the details and forget about the outcome. Stick to the simple things. Home, children, fixing relationships, driving like a sane person, give that a bash. Actually, this is a really happy week. Sort of, you know, mindless with loads of beer, if that's your thing. The love life, a little vague, but actually you're quite happy with that. Money slowly improving, emphasis on slowly. Interesting offers are already en route though, if you're keen. You don't need to make a big deal of the career just yet, it'll get there on its own. For now, you're more interested in the meaning of life, and you're finding it, or part of it. That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, my little pumpernickel. Who are you when no one's looking? Interesting question. Is there someone inside you you've been dying to meet but afraid to look at? The planets are enriching your dream life, bringing you closer to your real self. No further need to imprison yourself in ancient fears. This is good stuff. Besides, most of your life is going well enough for you to ignore all the ridiculous dramas while you figure out what's really important. Meanwhile, keep a lookout for promotions, pay rises, good stuff, not to mention the odd fabulously unexpected offer from, you know, outside, somewhere unexpected. In short, don't sabotage the good stuff with boring fears and doubts and you know what you like. Tell yourself you deserve the best, except maybe in love, which is just okay for now. Of course, you could always try lowering your ridiculous standards and maybe letting yourself fall in love with a real live human being, you know, give it a bash. That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, my fluffy little rabbit. This is one of those weeks. Your career's passed clean out on the couch. Your finances are lying on the rug drinking tea. Your love life's curled up in the corner sucking its thumb. The point is, do you care? Not a scrap. You've gone on one of your walkabouts, ignoring everyone you know, avoiding the bosses, hiding from the cops just in case, and finding yourself for the 100th time. Nothing wrong with that. This is what Aquarians do every now and then. The trouble with being ahead of your time is that you have no role models. In fact, you're the one who gets to be the role model. And that's exhausting. So take your break. The rest of the world will eagerly await your return, and you'll doubtless come back with some fabulously wild ideas, which is precisely as it should be. Trust yourself, you're doing fine. That's it for Aquarius. Pisces, my little lotus blossom, are you fretting about work again? No worries. Make a list of all your talents and explore them all. The planets are asking you to stretch yourself, you know, to unearth abilities you didn't know you had. So if the job hunting's taking a little longer than you hope, look deeper. There's a lesson here. There's another part of you here. Meanwhile, if you can help someone get where they're going, you'll be helped in return. It's the way it works. Money's enough for now. You'll manage fine. Love kind of means service. What's new? It's your turn to buy the flowers, and sure, you probably did it last time too, but who's counting? The point is, luck follows you when you're making a difference. What's more, your investments are starting to pay off. You're finally discovering what you're really worth. And once you get that into your head, you'll start demanding more, and you'll get it. That's it for Pisces. Aries, my little nutmeg, are you causing shit again? All the admirers fighting over you, and don't you just love that? The point is, your popularity is at an all-time high, so you just have to decide what you really want to do with all that delicious energy. Being a good friend is one way to use it. Being honest with the fans might help. How about a romantic moment or two with someone that you actually care about? You know, that wonderfully creative spirit is being dragged through the spiritual mud. You're asking yourself, what are you really good at? What are you really here for? Don't worry about all that. Just keep experimenting. There are fabulous new offers on the way and some very unexpected money. Say yes to all of it. Guilt is strictly forbidden this week. And for the rest, explore, explore, explore. Your energy is in the mood to expand. That's it for Aries. Taurus, my little chocolate drop, look around you. Something very romantic is on its way. It's true, and just because you like to pretend that you're above all that mushy stuff doesn't mean you actually are. So prepare to be bowled over. Even if your relationship is already older than you are, this is the week to expect miracles. So don't sign those divorce papers yet. Wait and see if you change your mind, because you will. At work, you're looking to expand your knowledge, which is really about time, and great. So take the courses, agree to that tedious phone call, let yourself be dragged off on those hideous bonding exercises that people, you know you want to. Your health is not fabulous, but it's not nearly as serious as you think either. Your poor body simply needs a detox and a little rest. You're definitely not dying. Have a glass of something delicious. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, my little pussycat, if all your relationships fall into pieces, is the air fraught with emotional turmoil and frantic tension? Point is, you're far too busy asking yourself a million questions. Should I change my life, my job, my friends, my hair, my nose? Are those questions around you making everyone else extremely nervous? It's all too much. A little weepiness is inevitable. And so what? Let yourself cry for a change, or let them weep all over you. The world has gone mad, as we know, and for once, you're not the one holding the reins. So vulnerable is good, and very brave, incidentally. Still, try for one issue at a time. Don't feel pressurized into making any decisions until later. Probably next year, even. Meanwhile, expect really good news before Thursday. Money's about to improve, which will always help. That's it for Gemini. Cancer, my little fruit leaf, are you getting all grumpy again? No, there's nothing wrong with expecting your demands to be met, but you might remind yourself that most people are much more sensitive than they seem to be, and you're especially powerful this week. You have incredible dynamism, and you have to decide how to use it. Are you going to create, or are you going to destroy? You can do either. Just because revenge always feels good doesn't mean forgiveness won't feel even better. You'll try it. Remember, not everyone has the same values you do. Sometimes they honestly don't know what they did wrong, which is always weird, but true. But never mind all that. The career is looking fantastic, and the love life is, shall we say, interesting. It's time to start networking. Good things are on their way. You're discovering a completely new part of yourself. Play nicely. That's it for Cancer. Leo, my little watermelon. The fact is your finances are really starting to pick up. The progress is so slow you probably haven't noticed, but they really are doing well. But you know what you like? As soon as you get extra money, you immediately think of all must-have items to spend it on. So leave your money where it is and concentrate on getting your health back. Start with a visit to the gym, get off your ass. Then, how about reading an actual book? You've been so switched off lately, you've forgotten how to construct whole sentences. Career changes are going through an adjustment phase, so keep a lookout for anything new, but don't make it an issue. This week is mostly about emotional health. Even you can get occasionally vulnerable. Find someone to talk to. That's it for Leo. Virgo, my little dandelion, the pace is slow and you have all the time you need to get your hair on straight. You might even be craving a little break from your life, which is not allowed just yet, but for now, you're needed at your post. You know, rescuing, helping, genuinely behaving like a saint the way you do. But your rewards are adding up. Even though you'll wonder where they're hiding for the time being, but you'll find them when the time is right, and then you can take a week off then. Meanwhile, this week is mostly about money, yum. Opportunities to get some are coming from assorted directions and unusual people. The planets want you wealthy, so pay attention. Haul out all that wonderful Virgo charm. Some people may need to be convinced of your fabulousness, which is hard to believe. Make sure you're looking gorgeous too. Someone delicious is out there looking for you. That's it for Virgo. Libra, my little daffodil. You've been so convinced for so long that no one really sees you or understands you that it will come as a huge surprise to discover that you're really loved and even understood sometimes. You know, it's true that most people tend to see life as some sort of competition, but if you leave them to their own devices and trust in your own beliefs, you will not only be seen but heard and loved and understood. The world's paying attention to the small things now. So here's your chance to be the role model, or just be yourself. It's a great relief. That aside, you've got some time to explore a fabulous new project. You'll just have to open to new ways of doing things. The world has changed in the last few months, so we need to change with it, willingly preferably. That's it for Libra. Thank you, delicious creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Don't forget to check out my new website, horoscopehotties.com, where you can buy a copy of my fabulous book, Horoscope Hotties. And if you're wondering about your perfect match, drop me a line on the YouTube chat box. I'd love to hear from you. Meanwhile, whenever you're out there in the world, protect yourself in a bubble of flames and ask your angels to help you. And keep smiling, even if you don't feel like it. Smiling lifts your vibration. Give it a bash. Now, if you'd like to subscribe or like or share or press the button, it's free. Have a great week and remind yourself every 5 seconds how amazing you are. Give yourself permission to succeed. It's really important. Bye now.